Hi, guys. Welcome back to another week, another interview. Today, we have the pleasure of interviewing Paula. Thank you for joining us today
Thank
and
you,
sharing your
Veronica.
story. So
Hello.
let's start off with what were you doing before you joined the online world?
Oh, I have a crazy workload before. I have three jobs, three different jobs before. Yep.
My goodness.
And yeah, I mean, I'm single, don't have kids, and I don't have like husband to, like, because some people they need to support their family, right? But me, I'm single, young, but my thinking is, work, 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 and save more money, right? So I have three different jobs here in Winnipeg, Canada, working 12 to 14 hours a day, and sometimes I don't know what is weekdays and what is weekend because sometimes I only get one day off. I know I'm very I'm very like hard to myself, I would say, because I have a choice to have a day off, right? But for me it's like I as early as now, I'm young, I wanted to like work and then save more money and and then go back to the Philippines if possible. I don't know, but it's just like, yeah, before I was so hard for myself doing it, like three different jobs,
I,
and especially during the winter time, going to one full time, going to the next part time, going to the next part time. So that's my life before starting this digital business.
wow, that gave me shivers.
Yeah, yeah, and now I would say I'm proud to say I only have one job left.
That's awesome. Congratulations. That's
Thanks,
awesome.
Veronica.
That's a big improvement from three to one job. So, being busy, running around with three different jobs, how did you come across this opportunity?
So I would say most of the people doing this digital business, I always say in my interview, this is really an answered prayer for me, because when the time hit me that like, okay, can I really work three different jobs for life? Like how long I can manage that, right? Because we're not getting younger, we're getting older as years goes by. And then that time, I remember that January 23, 2019. I'm scrolling on my Facebook feeds and saw this advertising of a stranger. I don't know her, I don't have any connection, and she's saying about this digital business. So I click on that link and I stalk on her profile and found that she's also lives in here in Winnipeg. So I feel like, okay. So I started connect to her and found out that this business, and the rest is just a history. So basically, I'm proud to say that a stranger changes my life and become an angel to me, because like with without this stranger, which is Ras, by the way, I will not be here in this business. So for me, that's why we always say that we are like online soulmate, because technically we really don't know each other, like we don't have any connections, everything. So all in faith in God, and yeah, I trusted my instinct. And yeah, again, this is an answered prayer, because look at me now, right? It's just like span of 1 year. It's totally changes my life.
That's amazing. And by the way, we have interviewed Raz last year, so go down and look for it. It's an awesome interview. The woman is like a powerhouse.
Yeah.
So go and look at that interview. She's amazing. Uh, were you skeptical when you saw Raz's ad?
Yeah, of course, at first, like, again, she's a strangers, right? And uh let's face it, there's lots of scam and anything in online, right? But when I found out that she's from Winnipeg, our story is like this. After watch the webinar, the workshop, I messaged her if we can do a meetup. I can meet her, before I gonna proceed and do this business. So I still remember that night after my part-time job, 10 p.m. She sent me her address. I drove to her house, and it's funny because it's just like 5 minutes away from my house. So I went there, and then when I get off my car, she opened her door and it's just like she like shout like, "Hi, Paula!" And it's like, okay, I felt the connection right away. It seems like we knew each other for like 10 years or 15 years. Like it's first time that I met her, but like it seems like we are really connected. So on the same night, I'm all in.
Wow, that just gave me shivers.
Yeah, it's just like funny, like the story on how I really started this business is just like mind blowing because for me it feels like destiny. I don't know. It's just so magical.
Yeah, that's an incredible story. I didn't know that, by the way. I didn't know that you went to her house and met her in
Mhm.
person and stuff, right?
Yeah, before I really like, okay, I'm all in.
Wow. So you've been doing this business for what, a year now?
A year now because I became an officially business owner February 2019. And then after 3 months, I was able to give up one of my part time, and then just
Wow.
like another job, I was able to quit. And then, as I told you, I only have one job left right now.
Is it your full-time job or your part-time job?
Yeah, I able to give up one part time, and I was able to give up one full time. So I'm working one part time job, Veronica. As I told you earlier, I'm
Yeah.
working before 12 to 14 hours a day.
Yeah.
Now I'm working 12 hours a week,
Wow.
48 hours in a month. Can you can you imagine that? Like what? 12 hours in a day times 30 days. That's what, right? It's crazy. Or let's say 20 days times 12 hours. That's crazy. That's give you 240 hours in a month, right? And now I'm working 48 hours in a month, Veronica. So this
That's
business really changed my life like crazy.
that's
And
incredible.
yeah, yeah.
Incredible. That's and I
In
wanted
that
to start.
decision I make that night when I meet Raz and found that this business, right? Because again, I will not be here if I didn't make any decision, right?
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
decision is coming from us, right? It's within us.
Yeah.
No one
That's
really pushed us to do
incredible.
this business. It's the decision is coming from us.
That's incredible. I'm proud of you and I'm happy for you. You
Thank
deserve
you.
all the success you are having. And, going down from three jobs to one part time job, like you're just doing it for fun, basically, because
Yep.
like 12 hours a month,
It's like 3 hours every other day. Actually, my reason why I'm keeping the job, because sometimes I need to rest with my phone and laptop. You know,
you're great from us.
because the
That's
business,
awesome.
right? Sometimes you just like lying down in your bed. It's like, okay, now it's afternoon. You don't notice that the time just goes by, right? So
Yeah.
for me, at
Yeah.
least I have like 3 hours to go out and
That's
yeah.
wonderful. Is has this business changed your life in any other way?
Well, of course, we everybody join in business for money, right? We need to have extra money financially. Yes, it really supplies. That's why I have the courage to able to give up the two jobs, right? Because it's continuously since last year giving me the money that I need to earn before like give doing a three jobs now. It's just like in comfort of my room, comfort our house, anywhere I can go, doing this anytime, anywhere I can do this business, right? And the next thing is, I would say, really is the time freedom. I was able to gain back that time that, like it's like there's really a smarter way to earn money, right? That you don't need to like juggling three different jobs. And the most importantly, since become a coach, Veronica, I always say I was able to feel that I have more purpose each and every day. Like I wake up in the morning, I will say a little prayer. Then after that, I will check all my mentees, my growing team, and I feel like really connected. And every time I do my coaching call, knowing those people's why they're looking for the opportunity and why they wanted to join the business, it's just like mind blowing. And after that, after a few months, you will see them being successful. It's just like melts my heart. It's just like uh the feeling, the emotion was like really, you can feel like you're really human, I would say, maybe. But like yeah, it's just like so heartwarming that you were able to touch even a simple way the people's life and you being part of their journey, right?
Yeah.
They always say it's not the destination but it's the journey, because this business, there's it's not a easy rich king business. There's an ups and down, but the thing is, the journey, it's all worth it, I would say, because I'm just doing this for 1 year and it's really changes my life already. So I can you imagine like seeing myself after 4 more years or 5 more years, right? Rather than being tied up to being an employee for what, another 40 years, 35 years.
Oh
I'd
yeah,
rather do
100%.
this, right?
Making someone else rich, right? It
Mhm.
doesn't care about you because the day they have to replace you, they will, right?
Yep.
They don't care about you. They don't care about your life or anything. And you got your time and your financial freedom, although you're young, but that means the world, because now being so young, you can enjoy your life, and you can have the best of both worlds. You can live here in Canada and you can go home and
Yeah.
visit your family for as long as you want.
Yeah, that's what like really, winter here in Winnipeg is is really like negative 40, 45. But like now I have like this like confident to say like, oh, I can spend 6 months in the Philippines while winter here in Winnipeg and go back in Winnipeg when summertime, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that, which is I cannot imagine myself doing it if I have like three different jobs. And what, your employee will only allow you 2 weeks, 3 weeks of vacation,
No, you can't do that. You can't.
right? So there's a tons of opportunity that this business really open for me. And it seems like, life is so beautiful. It's just a matter of like how you wanted to live your life, because you are the driver of your life, right?
Absolutely.
No one can drive your car for you, right? It's just like you, right?
Yep. And as an immigrant myself, I grew up in Canada. I've been here since I've been 5, but that's every immigrant's dream, to be able to go home for 6 months and then come here
Mm-hmm.
and like, or live whatever, right? A couple months here and there. That's everybody's dream, right? Or to go home and visit family just because, right? Like I haven't seen my grandpa in, oh, Jesus, 4 years.
Yeah.
He's 90. He's no, he's not 90. He's like 86. So you have that in the back of your head, right?
Yep.
So yeah. Well, I'm
And time is so precious, I would say, especially because my mom and my dad is still in the Philippines,
okay.
and they're getting old.
Yeah.
I don't want any regrets. So anytime, it's just like COVID time right now. But actually, I have like planned to go back home last April. It's just like the COVID pandemic thing, right? But as much as possible now, I have confidence that I can go back home every year at least, not like every 4 years or not every 5 years. So yeah, there's lots of help, and there's tons of opportunity and privilege that this business really gives me, not
That,
only for me but for the other people and for my family.
yeah, that's amazing. And you know what? Congratulations on all the success that you and your team is making, because you guys
Thank
are
you.
just rocking it. So congratulations. I'm so proud of you for everything you've done. You're so young, you have a good head on your shoulders, and you've built a bright future for yourself and for your family.
Thank you,
So
Veronica.
congratulations, hon.
Thank you.
And thank you for sharing your story with us.
It's my pleasure that you invite me here. I was surprised when you sent me the message, but again, we are here to, inspire others, be motivate them that life is so beautiful, right? Life is so beautiful. Everybody deserves the best life.
Yes. And you know what? I'm sure you inspired more than one with this story. So thank you so much.
Thank
And thank
you.
you guys for watching, and stay tuned for
Thank you,
another
guys.
one. Bye. Stay
Bye.
tuned for another week and another interview. Bye, guys. Bye. Thank you so much for sharing your story.
Thank you.
Bye.